Well, hello there, random person on the internet who, hopefully doesn't mind me not coming up with an intro joke this time, so let's make this dude have a funny face, and, ooh, that's a funny face, ooh. Okay, let's start the video. There comes a time in a token's life where it has to decide, am I going to be a graceful celestial being that mediates between gods and humanity? Or an angry boa that seems to have a severe case of rabies? Nah, I'm just kidding. It's not for the token to decide. It's for me to decide.
Only I may determine your fate, pathetic mortal.
And you, if you play this deck. It's whoever plays this deck. Let's get into the deck tag. Okay, quick deck tag here, because this deck is actually pretty straightforward. See these cards? All of them make creature tokens, and none of them is a creature itself. These two bad boys can exile a creature, reveal the top card from our library until we hit a creature and put that onto the battlefield. What's our only creature? What are we gonna hit? Oopsies! It's the big pick, the Angry Bacon, End-Raze Forerunners. It pumps our team and usually ends the game in 1 or 2 turns. And if that plan fails, we got Divine Visitation to make 4/4 Flying Angels out of our tokens. Since the ranked queue is infested with mono red these days, we gotta be packing some removal, and that's why we got the full playset of Deafening Clarion. Fiery Prophecy is also a way to get the End-Raze Forerunners back into our library from our hand, and a one-off Angelic Ascension that we usually use to turn our tokens into angels, but sometimes you can exile an Ugin, leaving them with a 4/4 angel after they exiled our entire board. Why? Why would you print Ugin in standard? I mean, enough whining. That's actually it for the deck tag. I didn't go over everything. There's a link in the description with an article if you want to read more, and with that said, let's get into some games after I kindly ask you to like the video, so maybe YouTube starts promoting my content. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, let's get into some games. Let's go. This hand is a okay keep. We got some tokens, we got a Transmogrify. Let's just play the Temple, bottom a land. Opponent shocks in an Overgrown Tomb and probably Growth Spirals at the end of our turn. Play a Plains, opponent plays a Growth Spiral, does not find a land. They play another Growth Spiral, this time finding a land, we raise the alarm. Well, we play a Temple, Forbidden Friendship to the top. We gotta decide though if we play Transmogrify next. Never mind, we do not Transmogrify next turn, so yep, just play Forbidden Friendship. And get a land, get a Plains, and swing for 3. Now, opponent knows what's coming, so they better have something good here. Ooh, it's not enough, bringing them up to 16, but you know what does 16 damage? Let's play this Luca. Exile this human and let's get the bacon boy!
Watch out, watch out, watch out! KO! Here's the cover! Look for the line!
Opponent stumbled a bit on mana, but we just ran him over, and that is GG. Next game with wow, this hand stinks. Okay, this hand looks better. We bottom a Mobilized District. Opponent starts up with the Breeding Pool tapped. We start with a Temple. Raise the alarm on top. Opponent, that's Growth Spiral mana as you do these days. Yep, that's a Growth Spiral. Place an additional land. Ooh, they are banned ramp. That's pretty bad for us, but I mean, it's unavoidable to play against this. We play Birth of Meletis, get a Plains. Opponent passes back with 3 open mana. We just pass back, plan on raising the alarm. Opponent plays the 5th land, and that's a Nissa. That's okay. We raise the alarm, and next turn we do have to kill the Nissa since we cannot afford to get Ugin here. So turn that wall into an End-Raze Forerunners, swing at Nissa, and actually we can swing at them for 3 if they want to block. Please do that, opponent, but they don't. Pass back, and another Nissa. Sure. Animates a land, and passes back. Okay, we draw a Mobilized District, and now We could play a Luca here and get another End-Raze Forerunners, but this would only deal 19 trampling damage, so they could just block with one land and next turn untap with Nissa, so sadly have to wipe our own tokens here, play a Deafening Clarion, give lifelink to our End-Raze Forerunners, swing at Nissa, and well, they only got 4 mana now. They play a Narset. Shatter this guy. Now, we do have to play around this a bit here. Again, we could Satyrs Cunning, play Luca, minus it, so we would have 2 End-Raze Forerunners attacking for 16, which would not be lethal, and then we would get blown out by the Shatter the Sky. So let's just animate this Mobilized District, swing at Narset, and swing for 7 at them. Pretty much forcing them to play the Shatter the Sky next turn for not too much value. We draw a Fire Prophecy, they play a land pass back. Now we can do it, Satyrs Cunning, Luca, get the bacon, and swing for a 7. Now, opponent in a bit of a pickle here. Even if they deal with the End-Raze Forerunners, we still have... Yeah, that's a Teferi, but we do still have the Mobilized District. Now let's see if Bandrand has any instant speed options against this. Swing with Mobilized District. And that is it. That is good game against Bandramp. Oh, this hand looks pretty bad. We mulligan. This one looks better. We can just bottom the End-Raze Forerunner since we can't play it anyways. Play the Temple and keep the land on top because I'm a Psychic and I know that we are playing against Mono Red, so we don't have to shock ourselves. It's probably a misplay though. Play a Birth of Meletis, get a Plains. Opponent plays a Robber of the Rich, attacks for 2. We draw another End-Raze Forerunners, play Forbidden Friendship, swing for 1. Opponent plays an Annex and attacks with the Robber of the Rich. Okay, we block. And time for another misplay here. Play the Sacred Foundry tapped, which is bad since we want to play Fiery Prophecy next turn if they play an Ember Cleave on the Annex. And if we draw Raise the Alarm, we could still play it if we played an untapped land, but I mean, what am I gonna say? That was just a misplay. I'm sorry for this one. Opponent plays a Fervent Champion, plays a Scorched Bitter, attacks, and well, now it's time to Fire Prophecy that Annex. And oh, that's a Luca. You know what that means? I can already smell that bacon. Well, play the Luca. Minus on the wall, get the big pick. Swing for 13. Opponent just takes it. Well, next turn we got the win. Let's see what they do. They attack with all. There's the Ember Cleave and a Slaying Fire. Unconventional plays from our opponent, bringing us down to 11. But, I mean, we would win anyways, but let's play Elspeth. Make some tokens. Turn one of them into some bacon and swing for ultra lethal here. Pretty interesting game here against Mono Red. We turned the live race around pretty quickly and that is GG. This looks pretty decent from the token producing side. We just need a Transmogrify, so keep. We play a Satyrs Cunning. Opponent, Seasoned Hollowblade in a Azurius deck, okay. We play Birth of Meletis, get a Plains, swing for 1 and pass back. Opponent shocks in a Temple Garden and plays Teferi. Pluses Teferi, swings for 3. And we draw another Birth of Meletis. Well, I guess we can just play this, get a Plains, play a Temple, and raise Forerunner definitely to the bottom, swing at Teferi. Opponent bounces our wall, draws a card, plays a Fabled Passage, gets a Forest, swings for 3 and yeah, passes back. Now this is pretty surely a Nightpack Ambusher. We swing at the Teferi, at least we can kill the Nightpack Ambusher. Yep, they do have one. So we kill it with Deafening Clarion. Opponent discards a card to save the Hollowblade. We play a Temple, Outlaw's Merriment to the top, and opponent pluses Teferi, plays a Growth Spiral, puts an additional land into play, plays another land and passes back. We play the Merriment, get a Plains and pass back. Opponent pluses Teferi, plays an Elspeth Conquers Death on our Outlaw's Merriment. Not looking too good here, not gonna lie. Raise the Alarm and raise another Alarm. Pass back. Opponent bounces our wall, plays another Seasoned Hollowblade. Yeah, now I get it. They probably played the Seasoned Hollowblade to discard an Ugin or something to reanimate with the Elspeth Conquers Death, so no need to block here if they want to discard anyway, I guess. We escape a Satyr's Cunning. Opponent discard. Wait, discards a Seasoned Hollowblade? That must have been a mistake. Oh yeah, they hit us with the oops. They reanimate the Nightpack Ambusher, attack for 6 and play nothing, create a token. We create 2 tokens. We escape Satyr's Cunning again. Well, at this point, we really gotta draw a Luca or Transmogrify here. Opponent plays a Nissa, swings with all. We make some blocks so we don't die, make a token with a Castle Ardenvale. Oh, this is it right here. We go down to 1. Can we hit the Transmogrify? Oh, we cannot. And that is GG. Well, we had some chances to win this game, but sadly, we didn't draw the right cards, and that is GG. Okay, this is a keep. We got Divine Visitation instead of the Transmogrify, so maybe we get to show off the other game plan. Opponent on mono red with a Fervent Champion on turn 1. Well, we do not play the Forbidden Friendship here, since we are pretty likely to wipe the board next turn. Yeah, Robber of the Rich, exiling an End-Raze Forerunners. We just wipe the board here. They play a Robber of the Rich, exile a land, and, well, we draw a land. Outlaw's Merriment, pretty good if you survive for a couple of turns. Opponent plays a Fervent Champion, attacks, exiles a Satyr's Cunning. They do not play it, okay. We get a Human Rogue shooting their Fervent Champion and, well, play the Divine Visitation. At this point we get a 4/4 Angel every turn. They stomp our token, but yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be hard for them. They swing with Robber of the Rich, exile a Banishing Knight, which we do not play anymore, but okay. We create an Angel, draw a land, raise the alarm on top, play Forbidden Friendship for 2 Serra Angels, and, well, this is looking pretty hard for opponent. Yeah, they play a Bone Crusher Giant, but let's see how quick they scoop if we wipe their board and swing for 12 lifelink damage. Well, they didn't scoop yet. Swing for 12, and there it is. Yes. Well, pretty cool to show you the other game plan. Usually we just Transmogrify and attack, but sometimes you just gotta go for the Visitation. Just wanted to show a game where this happens, and that is it for the gameplay. If you like this deck, check out my article and the deck list in the description. Leave a like on this video if you want to help this channel out, and subscribe for more. Check out my Twitter if you want to see the occasional meme or other stuff, and that is going to be, that's it for the video. Okay, bye and see you in the next one. Now again, we could Satyr's Cunning. We could Satyr's Cunning and